What's going on, guys? Hanging out with Casper here, doing another one of these longer kind of podcast-esque videos, hanging out with him. And so today's topic that we're going to talk about is the big move I'm doing. I've had a lot of questions about this. I've already made a few posts about it, but I wanted to try to talk in a little bit more detail about some of the common questions like, what about him? Am I bringing Casper? Am I bringing any of the gators with me? What am I going to do there? What's the new property idea? So if you didn't hear, starting from the beginning, I did recently just buy a 40-acre property up near Ocala, Florida. And it's about 5 hours, well, actually from Homestead, right, 6-hour drive. From where I live in Deerfield, it's a 5-hour drive right now. So it's a haul, it's way up there, but it's 40 acres. It's absolutely amazing, beautiful. It's got a small house on it that we've been renovating for the last couple of weeks now. Been driving up and just ripping out the floors, painting everything, working hard on the new house before we actually move into it. But the property itself are these just massive, gorgeous oak trees with Spanish moss. Yesterday we saw a bunch of barred owls hanging out in the big old oak trees. It's incredible. It's so cool. Now, a lot of people asking, well, you know, why'd you buy that? Isn't this place yours? No, it's not. I try to make this point a lot, you know, but I don't own any of the gators I work with right now, and I don't own the parks here. I'm very fortunate that I have great relationships with the parks that I work at, but I don't own them. And I do work at two separate places. Right now, we're here at Everglades Outpost hanging out with Casper, and I'm also at Everglades Holiday Park. I also go to. That's where Seven and Snoopy are. And so these are the two main parks that I work with, and the gators I work with there. But again, I don't own them. And so they are not mine to take is where I'm going with this, because a lot of people ask him, well, aren't you going to take Casper with you? No, I'm not going to be able to. He's not mine to take. And I've had a lot of people asking me that. And a lot of people actually mad at me that, like, I'm not taking him. Like, again, he's not mine to take. I've been working with him for 15 years and he's awesome. We have a great relationship. I have a great relationship with the alligator, with the owners here, and it's great and it's awesome. But I want my own place, you know, and it's been very sad to have a lot of people actually getting mad at me that I'm trying to pursue my dream to have my own place. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the two parks that I work with, and I've had a great time with them, and it's been amazing, of course. You know, I've been at both places for many, many years, and I love them, but I want to have my own place. And I think that's pretty natural and normal for someone, you know, as I'm getting older and whatnot, I'm working for other people and I want to work for myself and I want to have my own sanctuary. So that's what I'm trying to do. Now, again, sadly, a lot of people have been mad at me about it. And it's really weird. It's really awkward and strange. And like people are like yelling at me like, I'm sorry for moving on with my life. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it's very, very strange thing. But anyway, so I hope everybody will, you know, hear me as I'm saying this and be cool about it, because it's really not cool how some people have been acting. But either way though, so I do want to have my own place. I just got it. So it's going to be 40 acres and I plan on doing all kinds of wildlife rescue there, and mainly doing nuisance alligator rescue. You know, Casper here is a nuisance alligator. All the gators you see me work with are nuisance alligators. And so I want to be able to rescue many, many more. And so I have plans to be able to do my same tour I do right here. So here at the Everglades Outpost, I do the underwater gator tour with Casper, you guys know. But that tour idea is my idea. I made it up. I created the whole thing and I run the entire tour here at the Outpost. And we have a great deal with the owners here to be able to do so. But it is my idea, so I'm going to continue my idea at my new property. That's what I want to do right there, okay? So just to be kind of clear on that as well, I did create this whole underwater tour idea with the alligators, and it's awesome, and I'm going to do that on my new property. Ideally, you know, that's the plan, and that's how I'm going to be able to make money on the new property as well. Now, until I have the new tour area built and I'm able to run it, I'm still going to be doing tours down here. And so I'll be driving down on the weekends. This is the other big one. Everybody's like, oh my God, you're abandoning them. I'm not abandoning them, okay? I'm going to be coming down every weekend until I get my new stuff built up. That's a 5-hour drive each way. So this is going to be a major haul for me. And so I'll be coming down, hanging out with him, going to see Seven and Snoopy at Holiday as well and working with them. And my idea is I'm going to continue to do that I mean, well, I'm going to be doing it every weekend until I get my things built up. And then once my stuff is built up, I am going to focus more on my property. But I'm still wanting to come down maybe once a month or a few times a month, something like that. We're going to see how it goes. But I don't ever plan on never seeing him again or any of the other gators, because a lot of people ask that too. Like, oh my God, you're never going to see Casper again? Yes, I will. I'm trying to, again, I'm trying to do my own thing, but I'm also doing it while keeping a great relationship with the parks that I already work with. And I absolutely plan on still visiting and working with these parks forever, really. I mean, as long as I can, as long as they're still cool with me, I'm cool with them. I plan on coming down and still visiting and, working with the animals still. Pretty much forever. Now, obviously, once I get my own thing built up, it won't be as often, but I'm definitely still going to come down and see them. Now, a lot of people are asking, well, aren't you going to miss Casper? Yes, I will. Well, isn't he going to miss you? Well, no, not really. Okay, that's what I'm always trying to tell people is the alligators don't really have an emotional attachment to me. They know me. They know who I am. They recognize different people. They can tell people apart with ease, but it doesn't mean that like he loves me. So, and I know people are going to be like, no, he loves you. He's going to miss you. As the guy that has spent 15 years with this animal, I'm telling you, he won't, okay? They don't work like that. They're not like dogs, so he's not going to miss me. Will he remember me? Yes. I have had multiple alligators and crocodiles that I have trained in different parks and different countries that I train them. I don't see them for 2 years. I've had an alligator and a crocodile, both not seeing them for 2 years, and then I go back and see them and they immediately remember me, come right over to me like nothing even changed, so they do have a great memory. So I have no doubt that he will be able to remember me. Now then, a lot of people are also asking, well, who's going to take care of them? The other staff at the parks. Again, these aren't my parks and I'm not the only one here. Now, you're on my social media channel, so I show myself, obviously, because it's my social media channel. It's not the parks channel, and it's not the other people who work here. It's not their channel either. So you see me because it's my channel, but that doesn't mean I'm the only one here. I like to make that clear too. Both parks have great staff. They have great other qualified people that work at both parks as well. And so it's not like I'm the only one that takes care of the animals. It may seem that way if you only watch my channel because it's my channel and I only show myself on my channel. And also because when I'm working alone almost always. So you don't see the other staff because I'm almost always alone. But you do sometimes. I do some videos where you do see some of the other staff. It's just, again, it's rare because I'm almost always working alone. I mean, right now, it's just me in here, guys. And it's me in here by myself all day hanging out with him. So I guess that leads people to think I'm the only one. That's not by design. I'm not excluding anybody. It's that I pretty much work alone and the jobs I'm doing require one person. So I'm the only one that you're seeing, okay? I guess I'm like kind of going in circles trying to explain myself here just because of the amount of negative feedback I got when I told people that I'm moving, and it just really sucks. So I'm just trying to explain all that and try to negate the negativity, if you will, and try to explain all that. But really, this should be a massive positive, and that's what it is for me. It's just like, look at him, he's chewing on the stick right here. But yeah, so it's just a huge positive for me that I'm getting my own place and I'm gonna have my own alligators and my own setups and my own sanctuary. That is amazing. It's so exciting, and it like crushes my soul when I'm so excited about this and all the comments are negative and like trashing me for abandoning the alligators that are not mine, that other people also work with too. And it's been kind of rough. I'm not going to lie. Like the last couple days where like I've been trying to be really excited about the new sanctuary and what I'm going to do and all these future plans, and people just basically have been crapping on it, and it's not cool. So that's why I wanted to do a video trying to explain all these things and go over everything just because of the amount of feedback that I've gotten on this. So either way, I'm so stoked. I've been working so hard and I've been saving literally for my life to be able to do this kind of thing and have my own sanctuary. It's literally my lifetime savings, and I'm throwing it in here. I'm trying to do my own thing, my own sanctuary. It's going to be awesome, and I hope you guys are going to help and support me and are along for the ride and are going to enjoy it, and it's going to be great, guys. Okay. Now, again, people ask if I'm bringing him with me. The owners here have already said they have no intention of ever having Casper leave here, so he's going to stay here. Some of the other alligators I work with, maybe, but I'm expecting none. Just to be clear, I'm expecting not to have any alligators that I currently work with, and expecting to start completely fresh with new rescue alligators, which is fine by me. That's cool. I will miss those, you know, the ones that I do work with, absolutely, but I'm also excited to start fresh. Now, I might be able to take a few of the ones that I've worked with before, maybe, but no promises there, so don't get your hopes up on that. But yeah, so I just want to clarify a lot of things about the new property and just tell you guys how excited I am. It's going to be awesome, and I plan on having a ton of rescue nuisance alligators, and I also plan on having a bunch of crocodiles too. That's been a big one for me, is at the parks that I work at, they don't have very many crocodiles. That's their decision, but I do want to have a lot of crocodiles as well, so that's what I also have planned for the new property too. So it's going to be super cool, super awesome. And also, if anybody out there has experience with running fence, excavating ponds, or wants to help me out with any of these kind of things that I need to do to build a new sanctuary, please reach out. We're going to need all the help that we can get, volunteers, especially people who are skilled and know how to do these sort of things, especially, again, fencing, excavating, things like that. I'm going to need a lot of help. So if you want to help out, please reach out. And then also, you can help out financially if you do want to donate to our nonprofit, Florida's Wildest Animal Rescue. It is a 501c3, so you can actually make donations, and we're going to use that for helping build cages for some of the rescue animals too. But all in all, guys, really excited about it. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and yeah, help me out, share, you know, that always helps out. Share the video, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks so much.